And look at what I received today. My DeLorean time machine from a Kickstarter campaign I contributed to over a year ago. The company known as TOMY has created a 1/10 scale model of the DeLorean time machine from the first Back to the Future movie. The car is modeled on how it looked in the very first film. There were 2,856 backers in this Kickstarter campaign, and it raised over $1 million. So let's unbox this thing, and I will let you know what I think of Doc Brown's and Marty McFly's time machine. So it comes with the instructions, which I did read, and, well, they're not very good, but they're serviceable. AA batteries, the lightning rod pole, and some fire tracks that were included that go behind the car. And then there's Einstein in a bag, and here's Einstein outside of the bag. And here's a syringe. I believe it's used to clear out the fog solution, which you have to buy separately, so I'm not going to be demonstrating that on the car today. But here we go. The actual model, the car. And here are the side pieces. You have like a tiny little clock. I don't know why they included that, a little plastic clock. You're gonna lose that. Einstein, the syringe again, fire tracks, the pole, the back of the car. And here we go, the car. It moves along really, really well. It's got good motion with the wheels. The doors open rather easily. I usually grab the little side view mirror thing to open it up. Batteries haven't been put into it yet. We're going to get to that in a few moments. The seats, which are kind of cheap. They're cheap plastic seats. Sorry, they're not leather. That would have been nice. A lot of the parts on the car are plastic. The body itself is metallic, it seems, but most of the parts otherwise are just plastic. The wheels are plastic, it seems, as well. The steering wheel, you have to be careful with the steering wheel. It seems to be a bit flimsy. I can see it easily being broken off if you put too much pressure on it. Again, the wheels are just sort of, generic plastic wheel car, or generic wheels used on these types of cars. But the detail seems really nice. They did get a lot of the detail down. I don't know if all the colors are accurate. I tried to compare it to the movie. It's a little hard to tell. I'd have to look at more detailed photos. And you have to turn the car over in order to access the battery compartment. It was rather easy to get off. And I think it takes 6 AA batteries, which are conveniently included. And here we go. The flux capacitor is fluxing. Everything seems to light up rather brightly. It looks nice. Though for some reason it has a 1985 date inputted into all 3 destinations. I don't know if there's a way to change that or not. And here is the passenger side view of all of the lights. The diodes on the passenger side seem to light up as well. When you hit that button, the reactor comes on. I believe that's for the fog to come out of the back of the car. It does make a little bit of a noise. And that turns on the side lights and the headlights, along with the tail lights as well. And a little bit of fog did come out of the back of the car. I don't know if the car had some solution in it already, but you do have to buy the solution. And it does make a little bit of a noise. That's the only noise that the car does make. I don't know if it's the gears grinding with the fog or it's a sound effect, I'm not sure. And here I am attaching the lightning rod on the back of the car. It easily snaps into place. By the way, to turn on the inside lights and the flux capacitor, you press the license plate on the back of the car. You press it once to turn on, and you press the license plate once more to turn off. Same goes for the outside lights, the button on the top that I showed you earlier. You just tap it once. The button is located on the right-hand side if you're facing the back of the car. You hit it once to turn the lights on, and you hit it once to turn the lights off. Even though after about 60 seconds, I believe they shut off automatically. This looks really nice. Everything lit up on the inside. Again, be careful of the steering wheel. It does seem like something that can break off easily. And here we go. Everybody wants to know if these mecha characters actually fit inside the car. Here's Marty, and here is Doc. And we can't forget about Einstein. So here we go, putting Marty in the driver's seat. It's a little bit snug. You kind of really have to push him in there and fidget a bit. And there we go, he fits. What about Doc? Will Doc fit? Doc is much bigger than Marty. But having a bit of trouble getting him in there. And unfortunately, folks, Doc Brown does not fit. Nope, he does not fit in the car, in the passenger side. Trying the driver's side. And no luck. Doc Brown does not fit in this car. No problem with Einstein, though. He fits perfectly. I tried Marty in the passenger side as well, and he did fit. So Marty is the only character that does fit in the car other than Einstein, so Doc Brown will have to stand on the outside. Again, that's the license plate that you tap to turn on the internal lights. Hit it once to turn on, hit it once to turn off, and after about 60 seconds, I believe it automatically shuts off, around 60 seconds. And that's the button you press to turn the lights on and off on the outside. Hit it once to turn them on, hit it once to turn it off, and again, after around 30 seconds or so, they automatically shut off anyways. Marty looks good in the car. Everything lit up. Throw Einstein in there as well. Marty, I wish I could fit in my time machine. I tried the other Marty character as well to see if he fits, as long as you take off the top portion of the outfit. And he does fit. I wonder if I'll fit in the time machine this time. Let's try. Nope. Nope. But hey, let's pop off his head, see if it works this time. Headless Doc Brown. And if you put his head in his lap, he fits! You just have to remove his head, and Headless Doc Brown can travel through time. By the way, yes, I know, my Doc Brown impersonation is terrible. And here they are, all of the characters standing outside the time machine. So my thoughts here are that I'm happy with it. I mean, is it worth over the $300 I spent? You know, I guess so. It's well built. I don't know if it's everything they promised. I know some people were complaining about it not looking like the prototype, but hey, I'm just trying to show and review what they gave me, not what I wish it was. And, you know, I'm relatively happy with it. I think it's pretty well detailed, and the electronics seem to work well. I mean, the detail isn't perfect, but I think overall, I'd give it a thumbs up. I guess it just depends how nitpicky you want to get about it. But I'm happy with it. And I know people would gripe if I didn't show what it looked like with the lights off. I think it looks pretty cool. I didn't put the action figure in there just so that it wasn't blocking anything. I wanted you to get a full view of just the car. I will point out again that there are no sound effects. It's just the flashing lights. When I hit the fog button on the back, it did make a noise, but I think it was just the gears grinding trying to push out the fog, but there was no solution in there. I wouldn't suggest hitting that button unless you added fog solution. I don't know if you could damage it or not. But that button does turn on the reactor lights as well. So here I'm just going to show some high detailed photos to end this video. I don't know if Tommy has any extras that they're going to be selling outside of the Kickstarter campaign. I think it was just limited to that, but I'm not positive. But I did see that people were already placing theirs on eBay today for well over $1,000. So if you really want it, if enough people put theirs for sale on eBay, then I'm sure the price will lower due to competition, so maybe keep an eye out for it. So if you already bought one from Kickstarter, or you're thinking of picking one up on eBay or someplace else, let me know what you think of Tommy's DeLorean Time Machine replica in the comments below. Thanks for watching.